If you want to be the best, you watch the best. And you have the lifestyle. And that's what it's all about. Have the lifestyle of the greatest.
Yeah.
And it'll take you anywhere you want to go. Sometimes it takes you places that you're unable to comprehend or handle. And that's how we get in trouble. You're hanging out with these emperors, queens, presidents. What the hell am I doing? I'm a street kid. I normally would rob people like that. So what am I doing? These people honoring me and stuff. I think that's growth, right? That's some kind of growth. I don't know. If you don't put 100% in here, and this thing right here, you're gonna have a bad ending. Absolutely, total sacrifice. It enhanced me to do so much incredible but it me up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I got addicted to chaos. And once you're addicted to that, I'm surprised I'm still alive. I didn't die. I was a bit overweight when the pandemic happened, and that's I just focused, boom, everything stopped. Stop eating, stop. That's just how my mind works. Under stress, stop eating, fast, work out, eat the proper. Yes, that's just how I am. That's how my body shuts down in adversity. Start eating well, start training well, everything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
My perspective of boxing changed with my perspective on life. Now it's not lonely. When I was fighting, it was lonely. I was aware of my preeminence. I was aware of everything I was doing. I was aware that I could become famous. I got 6 weeks of training. I'm watching fights because that's all I want. I'm watching fights for 6 weeks. Now we have so many gadgets to keep us comfortable. Before we had those tapes, we got to keep them watching. My trainer thought I was a customado. Thought something was wrong with me. He said, you want to watch a fight before you be in it? Normally people that have to fight don't even want to look at any fighting. I'm just into it. I got to be into everything. That's who I am. I have to be into it. It got to be a part of my flesh, my brain, my mind. I got to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And I became a part of fighting. I knew all the champions. I met them all the guys I read about. But I never thought about, I'm the toughest man in the world. I'm tougher than everybody. Everybody has to bow down. That's why fighting becomes an art. Becomes the art of emotion. You got to make them intimidated. Because once they're intimidated, they can't perform under normal circumstances. Even to this day, I'm very overly protective of my feelings. Fear of failing, the fear of just doing your best and figuring that your best is not good enough. It keeps me away from finding out more about who I am. That's what we do in life. We avoid finding out who we are, so we get involved with so many other things. Who are you? Who are you? Define yourself. Just from the being of your existence, who are you? How did you get that ego, the vanity? How did we get that stuff? You know, you think you've been around, you made money, you know people, and then you think you're really special in this world, and then you realize when the crap really hits the fan, you have no idea, you don't even have a clue what's going on. So what is thought? How did we first get a thought? How did that happen? How did you learn to comb your hair? Is it in us to be that way? Because as soon as we identify with it, we take it to another level. You know, we do great things because we're trying to avoid who we are, but who we are comes out in our work. I try to stay out of my own head. You know, I've been to all the worst neighborhoods. I've been in the worst countries in the world. I've been to the worst, and none of them is worse than in here. Make sure you have your bodyguards when you go in this neighborhood. My first fight was over a pigeon. He clipped my bird's head off, and he hit me with the bird. Everybody said, man, you got to do something. And I fought back. I never fought nobody before. I fought back, and you know what? I can fight real good. So after that, everybody would bring other kids from different neighborhoods around to fight me for money. And that led me to here. I had birds out there. I didn't have to have them around me. I don't know why. I don't even talk to them. I just go and feed them. Never let them out. They're going to die in there. I just have to have them around me. I don't even know why I love them. Love is bigger than this. I can't even, I don't know, articulate love to you. It's so powerful. We have millions of ways of looking it up. That's the biggest power that we can ever encounter. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Life is only a competition to improve life. Make life reasonable for everyone. Black, white, red, yellow, poor, rich, everyone. But not to carry from an ego perspective. You know what I mean? Only to enhance life. That's only the competition to make life better. The flowers, the bugs, the birds, the cats, the wolves, the jaguars, the lions, the tigers. And these are my teachers. Regardless of what they might be blind, they might be crippled, they might be homeless, they might be superstars. I look at it from a learning perspective, and they're all my teachers. That's our consciousness. My dog is our consciousness. He knows when we're Probably 500 feet away, he comes to the door. Before we even come to the gate, he knows to come to the door. I don't know who I am. I don't know who my 10,000 grandfather is. It's so interesting that if every fly on this planet dies, we all die. If every bee dies, we all die. But if humans die, the world flourish.
Yes.
So what's that tell you? We're fungus to the world. And it tries to get rid of us because we're killing it. I'm a fungus on this planet. And I don't think death is bad. I think death is perhaps another form of life that we have to experience. We're so close in encounter with death, we don't even know. Any moment, anything can happen. We can die any second. I think death has a bad rap. Every time when we have the expedition date, when we're no longer going to be around, life becomes more beautiful. Everything you see, the tree is more beautiful, everything. Without that, we can't exist. You know, without negativity, we can't be positive. Without love, we can't possess hate. How could life be so beautiful and death be bad? Everything looks bad. The picture's more beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Everything's more loving. You know, everything's more loving. Why would God want us to suffer? If everything we believe about God is true, which I believe too, why would he want us to suffer? How could life be beautiful and death be bad when everything is love? I look at my kids as my time machine.
And all the, you know, the weight and all the trouble from the past is gonna always be on the present people's, like the nightmare of yesterday. And that's all we're dealing with now. Everything we're dealing with now has been transmitted through the past. And that's what we're gonna have to deal with. And we have to write our own history.
We're all animals. We were born animals, and the society's taught us to be human beings. The mask of sanity. That's what I said. The mask of sanity. It's just a mask. It's not who we are. We think we're out there by ourselves. You know, no matter how much love is around you, but some of us still have our animal instincts. Until we have enough trust in the world, we're gonna always have that self-preservation, because we really deep down think that everybody's against us. And just like animals, which we are, some of them get domesticated sooner than others, and some takes a little longer to get domesticated. And that's who we are. Some of us are ahead, and some of us are lacking, but we're trying.
Without our fear, we're nothing.
I know.
We get hit by cars every day. We just walk out, we're oblivious. Fear keeps us conscious of our existence. It keeps us conscious of knowing that we're mortal. Fear is my friend. I love fear. Fear allows me to reach my highest potential. The fear of failing is an illusion.
Yeah.
Fear is an illusion, but we have to have desire. We have to have something that pushes us. Fear pushes us.
I don't know how that works.
I always think about war and money and destiny. We're born, we're living life, and then something happens that makes me the way I am, makes you the way you are.
That's how I look at my life.
When I'm alone, I think of my monks, I think about Alexander the Great. I got thousands of people following me, and I'm raising hell.
I find myself, I'm so small I'm hardly noticed, but I make a lot of noise.